All right, what's up, you guys? We got Gane versus Volkov in the main event. This is going to be a heavyweight bout, and Volkov is going to be the 3-inch taller man, as well as having the better accuracy with his strikes. But he is going to have half the volume of Gane, I believe, and Gane has the better striking differential with 3.19 striking and better defense as well. And Gane's going to have the takedown and submission threat, and like I said, double the volume, because in his last 3 he's got 75.33 strikes. He gets hit less and hits more, Gane, and he's going to enjoy a 1-year youth advantage, 1 year youth advantage, 1-inch reach advantage. And I think this fight will go to decision because Volkov he's like a Nordic giant, and I think he could just take some punishment from Gane, but I think Gane's going to float around and tag him and ultimately win the decision here. All right, in the co-main event, we got Tanner Boser versus OSP. And OSP, we've seen look really good before, but, I think his days are done. He's terrible. He's going to have the lower volume, negative striking. He's going to be a southpaw and have a 4.5 reach advantage, so that's going to be nice. But 25-15, I don't think OSP cares about winning a championship, nothing like that. And he's moving up here, so he doesn't care about cutting weight. He's taking it less and less serious. He's probably going to run out of gas. And his only chance here is to take him down and do the Von Flue, or whatever it's called, submission, the OSP submission. And that's about it, because Tanner Boser is going to have the 9-year youth advantage, 50 pounds on him. He's going to be the way more springy, move in and out type of fighter, as opposed to OSP's stationary, hobbling around, limping shit that he does, and then he kicks you every once in a while and shit. Tanner Boser is going to evade basically everything, pepper him up. Tanner Boser has a 1.95 striking differential, better accuracy and better defense with his striking, as well as better volume. I don't really see a way for OSP to win in this one, and I'm going to go with the heavyweight who's been a heavyweight in Tanner Boser by decision. All right, the next fight, I don't even know if these fights are right, but I'm just going to go in this order. We got Kennedy in Chuku versus Danilo Marquez, and Kennedy is going to be the 6-year younger man and enjoy a 6-inch reach advantage. I believe he's going to be the stronger guy with more volume, more pressure in his own way. He's going to be southpaw as well, but he does have negative striking and he commits fouls as well sometimes. He's a natural fighter. He's very strong. He's got a quick head kick, and his steady pressure breaks his opponents. But Marquez, here in this one, he's got the better striking differential, the takedown and submission, which I think are going to be key, because this guy fights kind of like a snake. He wants to get you down and quill at you. Like, literally, he strikes at you a little bit and then he's like wraps you up. He's going to enjoy a 1-inch height advantage. Kennedy's used to being the bigger man in there, tall-wise. And I think Marquez takes this one by submission, possibly a rear naked choke. All right, the next fight, we got Philly versus Pineda. And Philly is going to enjoy a 5-year youth advantage, a 3-inch height advantage, a 5-inch reach advantage. But he is going to have negative striking in this one. And sometimes he looks good, sometimes he looks like trash. Mostly looks like trash. He's going to have barely better volume than Pineda in this one, and the takedown defense over there, sucking on butt chin's nuts. And he's going to be used to the wrestling and things like that. And I think Pineda's going to have the little bit better, maybe more pop on his shots, but he's going to be overwhelmed, and I think Philly has this one. All right, the next fight, we got Tim Means versus Nicholas Dalby. And Nicholas Dalby, he's looked good before and a couple times looked real shitty. You never know what you're going to get out of him. He's got negative striking, a 1-year youth advantage, the takedown threat, but he's going to have the way lower volume than Tim Means, the Dirty Bird, in this one. Tim Means is going to enjoy a 5-inch height advantage and barely a reach advantage at all. But he's going to have about triple the volume as Dalby. And the submission threat, better defense, better accuracy with his hands, and the 1.58 striking differential as opposed to Dalby's negative striking. So I'm going to go with Tim Means in this one. All right, in the next fight, we got Mycano versus Jai Herbert. And Mycano has a 1.66 striking differential, and Herbert has a negative one. Mycano is going to be 1 year younger, but he's going to be way smaller. He's going to have a 4-inch height disadvantage and a 5-inch reach disadvantage as opposed to Herbert. Herbert is allegedly going to have the better volume in this fight, but I don't think it's really going to matter, because I think Mycano is going to manhandle him, take him down, and submit him. And if it stays on the feet, I think Mycano can hang his own, even though he is smaller. Maybe the 1 year youth advantage will make up for that a little bit. Low volume in Mycano, but I'm going to choose him. Mycano. All right, in the prelims, we got Barcelos versus Timur Valiev. And Barcelos is going to have the 1 inch height advantage, the 2 to 3 year age advantage, the submission advantage, the defense with the hands advantage, and a little bit barely better volume than Valiev. And Valiev's going to have the better striking differential in this one with 3.95 striking and the better accuracy, as well as a 3 year youth advantage. So in this one, I think it's a little too close, and I don't have the time to look into this one as much, so I'm going to pass. All right, the next fight, we got Shavkat Rakmanov versus Mikhail Prasaris, and the tree stump himself. He's pretty good. I mean, he's a little underrated at this point. He can definitely take you down and just hold you down. He's strong as hell. He's got the takedown, but, you know, he's got no volume, and it's slowing down every fight. And I think Rakmanov is going to enjoy the 13 year youth advantage, have way more spring in his step, 8 inches of height advantage, 9.5 reach advantage. Usually when it's 5 inches, the fighter wins. Now double that, okay? He's going to have the better volume, the submission threat, 100% takedown defense, as well as the better hands. So I'm going to go Rakmanov in this one. Easy. All right, the next fight, we got Warley Alves versus Jeremiah Wells. And you guys know my rule. If there's no pitcher, there's probably less experience, less exposure, less everything. So I'm going to go with Warley, who's going to enjoy a 4 year youth advantage, 1 inch height advantage, and probably a little bit of a reach advantage, it didn't say. And he's going to enjoy the takedown and submission advantage as well. So I think Warley Alves, the experienced man in the UFC, is going to take this one. All right, the next one, we got Prachinio versus Villanueva. And Ike, he gets hit a lot. He's got negative striking, and he is not UFC level. I repeat, he is not UFC level, okay? Prachinio is going to enjoy a 5 year youth advantage, a 1 inch height advantage, a 1 inch reach advantage, as well as the better volume, the better hands with a 1.69 striking differential, the better record. And I think he's just going to take it away. I think Prachinio is going to win this one, but I can see Ike landing a bomb as well, so that's a little sketchy. But Prachinio. All right, the next fight, we got Julia Avila versus Jalija Storlyarenko. And Storlyarenko has a 5 year youth advantage, and that's about it. Other than that, they have similar volume. I don't think the takedown's really going to matter. And Avila is going to have a 2 inch reach advantage. And reach advantage matters a little bit more in women's, I believe. So I'm going to go with Avila, and she's a good fighter, man. She ain't afraid to punch you in the fucking face, okay? The next fight, we got Rosa versus the guitar hero, Justin James. Stupid ass nickname. The dude's a bum, and he's overrated by the other cappers right now. He's got the 3 year youth advantage, Justin does, but Charles Rosa is going to beat that ass, okay? He's got 2 inch height advantage, a 1 inch reach advantage, better volume, better striking, better takedown, better sub, better everything, better nickname. All right, Charles Rosa. All right, in the next fight, we got Yancy Medeiros versus Damir Hadzovich. In this one, I'm going to go with Damir because he's got a little bit better striking differential. They have similar volume. Yancy is going to enjoy a 5.5 reach advantage, which I can see him tagging and jumping around like he does, in a 1 year youth advantage. But I don't think it's going to be enough. I think Yancy is a total bum that you should fade. And Damir is just better everywhere. B fighter versus a C fighter. Damir. Let's go.